Okay, so I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a Riemann sum, a left Riemann sum, a midpoint Riemann sum, a right Riemann sum of x squared plus 4 in the interval 0 to 8. First off, I wrote down this formula: r sub n equals the summation of f of c sub k times the change of x sub k. That's the formula we will be using. So to start off, I wrote down all the values from 0 to 8. That's a good first step to do. And the next step we're going to do is we're going to find our change in x. So once 4 equals subintervals, and the formula for finding our change in x is b minus a over n. So our b in this situation is going to be 8, a is going to be 0, and the number of intervals we want is 4. So we'll just plug these into the equation. Change in x is going to be equal to 8 minus 0 over 4, which is equal to 2. So our change in x is 2. Next, we're going to start doing our sums. So to start off, we will be doing 2 over parentheses. Our left Riemann sum is going to be from our first interval is going to be 0 to 2, and our left endpoint is 4. So 4 is our first value here. Plus, I can do plus because the change in x for all these is the same, which makes it a fairly nice problem. So we'll have 4 plus our second interval will be 2 to 4, and that value is going to be 8. So 8 plus our next value on 4 to 6, which is 20. 20 plus our next value on the interval 6 to 8 is going to be 40. So 40. And then add that up, multiply by 2. So 4 plus 8 is 12, 32. 32 plus 40 is 72. 72 times 2 is 144. So this is our left Riemann sum. And I will distinguish that with LR. Okay, so our right Riemann sum, RR, will be our change in x, that stays the same, times our first value. We're going to use this right value this time. So for the first interval, it will be 8, plus the second value over the interval 2 to 4 will be 20, plus the next value on the interval, which is 40, plus the last value on the interval, which is 68. Add these up, multiply by 2, was 272. Okay, so we have that. And then now we will do our midpoint Riemann sum. I'll just distinguish that as mid. So our change in x this time is still going to be 2. But for this Riemann sum, we're going to have to use, it would normally be the middle point and that point on the interval. So it was actually given to us, which is also nice. So 5 is our first point, plus 13 is on the interval 2 to 4. From 4 to 6 will be 29. And then our last point will be 53. And then that is that. Add these up, it comes out to 100, I believe. and then you multiply by 2, so you have 200. And that is it. We know our left Riemann sum, our right Riemann sum, and our midpoint Riemann sum. Thank you.